On the other, devastation.
Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Murray against Bain. Hung outside. And Adams sends it back.
Well, the size of Steven Adams one thing, but persistence is another.
And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Atlanta making some changes. Harkless is checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. And Justin Holiday is subbed in for Murray. The Grizzlies have gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. Brooks outside. Here's Jackson. Here's Adams, and Adams with the slam.
The motor right now for Steven Adams is coming on the glass, getting after it.
Atlanta calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Kaminsky. Johnson comes in for Maurice Harkless. Griffin's checked in for Justin Holiday. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Trae Young. Pulls it from the elbow. Bogdanovich, no luck.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts, but otherwise the mindset is I just got to get the next one to go, and you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He is such a strong finisher in the paint.
Holiday, the pass to Griffin. No good with the triple. Memphis leading. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Griffin kicks to Okongwu. Back to Griffin. And such a nice move to make the basket work. Griffin's got 5 points so far.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
Outside, Bain. Jones in the post, guarded by Holiday. Jones, no luck. And Okongwu slams it in.
I think a lot of teams worry about Bogdanovich, obviously that three-point ability, but now he's making plays.
Pass to Jackson. Jackson is doubled. Here's Adams. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
Looking at who's out there now for the Grizzlies. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Jaren Jackson. Williams comes in for Dylan Brooks. Green, he's checked in for Bain. And it's John Morant in for Jones. Murray, the pass to Capella. 9 feet out. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that.
The Hawks have started out 0 of 1 from the line, missing their only other attempt early. And so Murray nails both of them. Morant with it. That will count. And no good on the last second attempt this time. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Hawks ahead. They lead by 2. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
Well, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. They've got Steven Adams, Green out there with John Morant. Then it's Brandon Clark, and it's Williams at the 3 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. It's good, and the Hawks lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Clark. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. For the three, Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. And Young kicks to Collins. They swipe it. Here's Morant. Nice pass. Run him to the rack perfectly for the layup. 10 points for John Morant. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Well, if we add another thing to it, it's about the urgency they've played with. I mean, you look at the eyes of these guys. They're focused, wanting to get up tempo, and that's helped them score on the fast break.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
Young for 3. Cans it from downtown. Young's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Hawks.
And great intensity here down the stretch. He's not one to shrink in the moment.
Take a look at him, locked in right now in this moment, wants the ball in his hands and feels real comfortable with the shot he's taking.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments, hold the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Some changes for Memphis. Jackson, he's checked in for Steven Adams. Dylan Brooks comes in for Williams. And it's Bane in for Green. And a switch here also for Atlanta. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Justin Holiday. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Hey guys, I caught Taylor Jenkins' message to his team, and he's pushing them to empty the tank. He said, I know you're tired and it's been a tough game, but we can't hold back. If you're tired, come out. Otherwise, I want you full speed, guys.
Thank you, David. Morant with it. He's picked up by Collins, and it's Morant missing. For Atlanta, they've gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the fourth quarter for them. Capella finds Young. Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one fast break. Here's Bane. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
First team foul.
No good on the free throw.
At the line for
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
At the line for 2.
Maybe. DeJounte Murray, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic.
And one thing I love about Clint Capella, he is a guy who plays to his strengths, especially with how he attacks the backcourt.
I think on both sides of the floor. Greg, he understands the value of just getting possession of the ball. So get a defensive rebound, help start the break. Get an offensive rebound and pick up some scrap points. Those things add up over time.
Clark, the pass to Bane. He's off on that one. Good work defensively by Capella. Murray kicks to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
That is why Trae Young has the ball.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
All right, men. The first ladies of the forum are ready to take the court. Give it up for your Grizzlies. Let's turn up the noise.
And now, let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Trae Young.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Steven Adams, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Then for the Hawks, Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella. And it's Bogdan Bogdanovic in for Young. And Jaren Jackson picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Time call here. The Hawks decide to talk it over.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old. Right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
That was your Grizzlies.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Bogdanovich against Bane. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And finished off by Collins.